Hello everybody, today I'll be teaching you guys how to improve in team modes such as 2s and 3s, showing you how to play as optimally as possible, as well as the different playstyles there are, and how the best teams players play, and how to just be a better teammate overall. Timestamps are in the description, and I hope you enjoy. In teams, the way you need to play and center yourself around your enemies is a bit different. Like, yeah, you could still rush and play super aggressive, but you need to take into account like your teammates, what they're doing, if they need help, and what the enemy team's doing. Part of that is team play. A key example of that would be like chaining your moves with your teammates to keep combos going. For example, if you were on Gojo and you use his M24 flurry blows or infinite barrier, any move that knocks back really and keeps the enemy ragdolled, and your teammate was on a character like Todoroki, they could grab the enemy out of ragdoll with a move like Flash Fire Fist and extend the combo, or keep the combo going, which you normally wouldn't be able to do by yourself. Or for example, another character like Jotaro, you could pick the enemy back up with Aura Barrage, or keep the ragdoll going with Aura Smash, forcing the enemy to have to use their burst. Or if they don't have burst, leading to an even higher damage combo than before. Another part of team play would be knowing how to save your teammate and when to be a team player. Let's say your teammate's in the same type of situation that I just described, getting jumped. You need to be able to play around them, constantly keeping in mind both enemy players and knowing ahead of time how they're playing and what they're probably going to be doing. Just so if you see them about to go jump your teammate, you could stop that from happening and save your own teammate. This involves dropping your combo, which may sound stupid to some people, but sometimes it's better to drop your own combo, costing yourself damage and making the enemy lower health to go save your teammate, making sure your teammate doesn't lose his stock. Team modes aren't just about having 2 separate 1v1s, or 3 if you're in 3s. It's also about knowing when to step in and save your teammate, even if it costs you damage or mode points. Of course, that's not a standard or a golden rule. It's more case by case, as if your teammate has high health and the person you're comboing is about to die, you can just finish them off and then go assist your teammate. The main point is, if you want to play efficiently, you need to be able to make super quick decisions like that. Like keeping track of your teammate the whole game, as well as communicating with them, letting them know how much evasive you have left, your cooldowns, and asking how they're doing or if they want help, so you guys can strategize mid-game. Just making sure to be a good teammate overall, so you guys can play as optimally as possible, helping each other out and making sure you don't get too low or get a disadvantage because you're not helping each other out. Now onto the different playstyles you can adopt and characters that resonate best with each one. Everyone plays differently. Some people prefer playing super aggressive, constantly trying to put pressure on the opponent. Others prefer more passive, like pussy gameplay. And then you got support players who focus on helping their teammates the most out of everything, constantly focusing on their teammate, which you should always try to do, but they moreover just love playing like a supporting bastard. There's nothing wrong with these playstyles, of course, but you do need to know that you can't stay with the same exact playstyle every match, like playing super aggressive constantly. Sometimes you'll need to take note on how your opponent plays or how they're strategizing, so you and your teammate can adapt and talk about it. Or else you'll just end up losing the game. Here's a tier list on the best teams characters. Great characters for each playstyle that I just mentioned would be like Gohan, Johnny, Mahito for passive play, Renji, Gojo, Zoro for offensive play, and Maka and Byakuya for just supporting your teammate. They especially are amazing because they actually have built-in supporting tools for their kits. That ranking isn't to say one character is locked to a specific playstyle. For example, Mahito's really good for passive play, yes, but he can support his teammate amazingly or play offensively really great. The ranking's moreover to just list off a character or characters that naturally excel at that role, not to only limit them to that role. Only playing the best characters you see on the tier list won't really help you become better. The list is moreover just an idea on how to, like, who to watch out for, who to try, and characters that you should know are really good, so you don't just get folded by them, and you can learn more about them. Simple things like what I've already mentioned in the last segment and just now add up. Like, for example, character synergy. Like, what characters work best together. For example, if I was on Buku or Mahito. If I was on Buku or Mahito, I was using Ki Blasts or Mahito's Soul Pistols on somebody, forcing them to block, or Soul Hunting, my bad, forcing the enemy to block, and let's say my teammate Dio-Yo's Lethal Frame on their block, they would get block broken, and they can't do anything about that. Their teammate would need to save them. Some characters synergize really well together to the point where they can put their enemy in situations where they're just kind of fucked. There's no 50-50, they just have to take the L there unless their teammate saves them. But these moves are really quick, so it's kind of hard in some situations. You should find characters that work best for you and characters that you love to play, and figure out how to apply that to you and your duo's character, your guys' playstyles. So let's say I was a Mahito main, and I wanted to be a piece of shit. I could have my teammate play Johnny, have him shoot out his wormholes everywhere, and just keep pressing my teammate's block, or not teammates, sorry, my opponent's block with Soul Hunting, and just being a bastard. A lot of characters have really good combinations that just end up really feeling really unbalanced. Just try to learn that and you'll be fine. I mean, that pretty much sums up everything without going too in depth on like every character in the game or like every team comp. Sorry for the Discord notifications. If you have any critiques or think I missed anything, please let me know. I know this video was rather quick, but there's not too much to go over. It's just a general guide on how to dominate SU ranked. If you're new to the game, please do check out my other video, the one before this one, the general guide. If you enjoyed the video or enjoyed my content, please show support. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a good day.